How do you go from nothing, having no list, no contacts, and little to no money in the bank, to creating a business that not only pays your bills and takes care of your family, but allows you to make a massive impact in both your community and the world? It all comes down to your ability to market both yourself and your business, and thankfully, the internet has made that easier than ever. But the reality is that small businesses that have not already taken steps to thrive in the digital age are already behind the 8-ball. Join me as I document my quest to help small business owners transform both their lives and their businesses with online marketing, so that they can provide for those that they love and create lifestyles that give them freedom to make meaningful differences in the world. My name is Payton Igo, and this is Bootstrap Business Owners. Welcome to the very first episode of Bootstrap Business Owners. I'm your host, Payton Igo, and this is Bootstrap Business Owners. So, what exactly is a bootstrap business owner? Well, everybody kind of knows what a business owner is, somebody who owns a business. But let's talk about the mindset that is involved in regards to bootstrapping. Someone who says, you know what, nobody's coming to help me, and I am no victim. I may not have any VC funding, I may have no contacts, I may have no list, I may have little to no money in the bank account, but I'm going to find a way to make it happen. This is the exact kind of situation that I found myself in as a small business owner. See, I started my small business in college, and really what I was trying to do was in the realm of video production services. Now, what I didn't know at the time was two very important skills. Number one, how to sell, and number two, how to market. And without those two skills, you are going to seriously struggle as a small business owner and as an entrepreneur. And so there I was in college, and I was told, hey, you got to go to college because you got to get that little education thing. You got to go and you got to figure out that little, this thing called an education. You got to get it. You got to get your degree, man. It's worth it. Come on, it's worth it. Now, what I really knew was, number one, that college was going to be the best time for me to try to find a wife. Well, in a way, successfully done that. We're still, to this date, the day I'm recording this, we have 71 days to be married. And number two, what I realized is that college wasn't getting it done. You see, I was actively trying to sell my services, and it involved a lot of cold calling and reaching out and even trying to do free work. But and that's a popular thing, especially in the video niche that they tell you to do. Say, hey, just go do free work. But you got to build up go build up your portfolio. Go work for free. Go work for free. Go work for free. And I admit you can make a lot of good relationships with people that way. You can offer them a lot of value that way. But the problem I kept running into is I did not know how to position myself as an expert in that conversation. And so I didn't know how to market myself and put myself to where they viewed what I was doing as tremendously valuable. And beyond that, I didn't even know how to really quantify what I was trying to do for people. I was seeing how other people were going and creating videos that were really making a lot of money for their clients, but I wasn't sure how to do that. I had a problem. I was trying to bootstrap. I was trying to make my way through it, but I had little to no concept of online marketing. So what happened? This set me on a path, and a very painful path. This period of about 2 years was probably one of the most difficult. I say probably. I'm still relatively young. I imagine there's going to be a lot more heartaches and such in life because life is tough. But the 2 years that I went through are personally just very trying times. I was trying to get this business started, and part-time I was serving as an interim pastor, and I was making very, very little money. I could afford maybe like 2 hamburgers a week doing that. And money was tight. I found a way to make it through college without any debt. I paid most of it the way, had a little bit of help the rest of the way, made it out of there with no debt. That was awesome. But even in the midst of that, everything was piling. So you had school, you had trying to run a business, I had these pastoral ministries, and then I had went and just piled all this stuff together to the point that I had overwhelmed myself and my body, and I was just in a state of chronic stress. And that led to me having an autoimmune condition that really caused me to lose my hair in about 2 weeks. If you see on YouTube, you can go and see the video of kind of the point that I had went and got it cut off. And just the period after that was very, very tough. The doctor's like, oh, well, you might get it back, you might not. I personally believe that, one day that, I don't see why I can't heal. I don't. Some people have, why not me? But doctors are saying, look, there's no way you can heal. Best we can do, we'll put you on some antidepressants, give you a little bit of medicine. They put me on that. Just really kind of dark period because, I remember trying to drive. There was a 30-minute commute back and forth to college, and I was living at home with my parents and just almost falling asleep because the medicine was just making me so tired, and I was just like, I can't hardly make it. And it was tough time. Now, if there was one thing that I knew in that time that would have absolutely transformed that experience that I was going through, would have made the stress go down tremendously, because really the majority of the stress that I had was all revolved around money. And I had a beloved fiance who was looking at me and saying, what are we going to do about money? Where's the money? And she just graduated at the time, and she's trying to hunt for a job. And it was tough. It was tight. Said, I got to find a way to bootstrap. I got to find a way to make it. And it wasn't until that I came across a mentor, somebody actually doing this stuff, actually running a successful business in the realms of using video, that I was able to get out of that situation a bit, have a little bit more relaxation, de-stress a little bit, and really enjoy life a whole lot more. But if you're in one of those just predicaments and one of those stages where everything is so tight, I get you. It's tough. But you got to keep pushing. You got to work through it. And sometimes it's a matter of, I understand, as a bootstrap business owner, you're looking at, say, hey, I'm solopreneur. I'm doing it all myself. But you got to say, who can help me? Legitimately, who can I learn from, that even if you are doing the majority of the actions in your business yourself and you're not paying anybody else to do it, who can I listen to that can guide me to the point that I can level up? And that happened for me. I happened to come across a guy who was able to teach how you could go and combine both your cinematography and marketing. And he sent me on about 1.5 years, 2-year path of just hardcore studying and graining, just digesting every little bit of thing about marketing that I could find. And I loved it. I was like, wow, this is it. And the reason that I was like, this is it, this is the missing key, is because it was able to put me as an expert. It was able to give me the knowledge that I could position myself as that expert. And it's a totally different game when you can do that and you can have people come to you and say, hey, I saw you do this and this and this. Can you help me? opposed to you just calling and the straight cold calling game. You're saying, hey, my name is so-and-so. I do this, this, and this. Would you like help? And if you've ever done cold calling, you know how the majority of that goes. It just click. No. Sometimes they're nice and say, no, thank you. But it's a tough game. It's a tough game. So the ability to market yourself and put yourself as a go-to expert in your niche, your field, your community is huge and is life-changing. So that's where you have to get as a bootstrap business owner. And sometimes we think about just the scale of that. And thankfully, it's never been easier for you to expand your reach and to serve more people than ever because of the internet. Now, the problem I see a lot of small business owners are stuck in, and bootstrap business owners, they get their tight margins and they're trying to get by, is they're a little bit afraid and they're a little bit hesitant to actually say, you know what, I need to double down on my online marketing. And this is why I love marketing so much, is because marketing it directly causes cash. Marketing and sales are your lifeblood. I mean, that is the blood that is flowing through the veins of the business. You can get so caught up in fulfillment and doing things for your clients and your customers, and that's very important. That's awesome to do. But if you're not able to get those customers to begin with, or get more customers to begin with, you're not going to be able to grow. You're going to be hungry, and you ain't going to be able to afford but 2 cheeseburgers a week. Not literally, but you understand my point. You're going to be in a situation that you don't want to be in. And then from there, it's just tough. So small business owner, there's good news. If you're stuck in this bootstrapping stage when everything just seems so tight, you don't have a lot of cash, you don't have a lot of contacts, look, you can make it. Okay? You can do it. And, I want to be the who for you. I mentioned the guy before. His name was Kashik. He was the one who actually introduced me to online marketing and really helped me level up my skills. I want to be able to help you do the same. And that's why I started this free Facebook group called How to Market Your Small Business Online. Now, there's a link down below that you're able to go and join it. And I highly encourage you to do that. And you can go in there and you can ask questions that you have regards to online marketing. We do live streams, we do Q&As, and I want to get more we do live streams, we do Q&As. Hey, anything that I can do to help you grow, I want to be able to do that. Anything to get you out of this really kind of tight spot and give you more freedom to, do what you really want to do in life in terms of helping. I really love helping small business owners who have a genuine passion for making the world a better place. So if you're in this bootstrapping stage, I completely understand how tough it is. Now, I want to make sure. So if you're in the bootstrapping stage, I want you to know that I understand how rough and how tough and how dark it can be sometimes. And that's why I created a resource, the How to Market Your Small Business Online Facebook group. Okay? It's a free group. All you have to do, go to the link down below, click, you can join it. Love to have you in there. And in there, you can ask questions, you can meet other small business owners, and you can meet the who's, not like the Dr. Seuss who's, but people that can actually help you advance and go further. And I personally would love to help you out. I don't know who exactly you are listening to this right now, but I would be honored to be able to help you get out of that tight situation. to keep your business from just being, one-to-one selling and start selling one-to-many at a time. To get out of a situation where you're relying solely on foot traffic and you're able to know that you have customers and that you're reaching new customers constantly. That's a truly liberating feeling, that you know that you're constantly reaching new people even while you're sleeping. That's awesome. It's a freeing feeling. I want to help you out. So go to the link down below, join that Facebook group, go there, and the information, join the group, and introduce yourself. I want to get to know you. I want to help you out, and want to help you more effectively market your small business online. Because when you do, your life's going to improve a lot. Seriously. It has with me, and I know it will with you too. Thank you for listening to this episode of Bootstrap Business Owner. In the next episode, I'm going to be explaining to you the reasons why you have got to be marketing your small business online. Until then, remember this reality, that if you ain't online, you're dying. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for checking out that episode of Bootstrap Business Owners. Hey, what are you doing? If you haven't already, click the link to join the Facebook group. Go down below and join the Facebook group so you can learn how to effectively market your small business online. All right, I'll see you in the group.